Welcome to I Am Dead. A few months ago, I was on the Steam store looking for games to play, and then I stumbled upon this one, and it wasn't released yet, but I was just like, this seems like a very interesting game. It's also, you know, it seems like a less intense game than most, and I've been sort of looking forward to one of those games for a while now. Can't just fucking play Minecraft and Book of Mario for the rest of my life. But this one's caught my eye, and I'm ready to play it. So, without further ado, let's begin. Oh, slots. Interesting. Huh.
Well, here I am again, Morris Lupton, off for my morning walk.
Really?
This must be the finest stretch of beach on the finest island the whole world over. For a little speck of land in the North Atlantic, it sure is a good un. Oh, I see those yoga folks up at the lighthouse are up bright and early, saluting the sun and all that. I always thought that looked like fun. But this walk isn't the same without Sparky. She did love chasing that tennis ball. Oh, Sparky. I miss you, girl. The crater's definitely been smoking more than usual lately. That's funny, that, for a dormant volcano.
Something tells me that I ain't quite dormant.
Shelmiston used to be a quiet place. You'd only come here if you liked fishing or bird watching. But since the new ferry service started, we get loads of tourists. But what you gonna do? It's always changing.
Sounds like a man who's got his...
Yep,
eligible.
Shelmiston's a smashing place. I'm lucky to call it home.
Interesting.
Ah, the bench. Yeah, this is, well, it's my bench. Yeah, the museum paid for it because I was the curator there. Yeah, and they did that to remember me because, oh yes, I am dead.
Oh! I thought we were gonna get a preview of how he died. Huh.
It's been some adjustment, but not all bad. Yeah, I should probably go and check on the museum, actually.
Interesting. I thought he was alive.
Yeah, I've been collecting the stories of Shelmiston for years now, here in my museum. There are so many stories, and wonderful ones. The museum started off small, but just grew and grew.
Interesting.
It's shut at the moment, of course. Not sure what's going to happen with it now that I'm no longer doing it. I do like coming back here, though. Gives me a bit of purpose, which I've really missed since, becoming dead.
Whoa. Interesting.
Oh, one thing that's been keeping me amused. Since I've been dead, I found I can do some new things.
Sorry. I was just seeing if it was recording. God, I really hope the audio is recording. Interesting.
Pretty weird. Yeah, I'm not sure what use it is, but it's been keeping me quite entertained.
How do I get out now? Interesting. I feel like there's some meme potential in this game. I've turned a brown and rusty crab into a red crab. How do I leave? Help me. Beyblade, Beyblade, let it rip.
Ah, but the novelty's worn off. I mean, it's been, well, I don't know how long exactly, but an awful long time since I've had anyone to talk to. Well, anyone who talked back, anyway.
Yeah. It looks like a key, spearheads, a crab, and coins. To unlock is right click. Oh, that's so weird. That's so weird. This game is so weird. So weird. Which one was I looking at? This one? Thank God I got to this before Markiplier did. I like how I'm just sort of like viewing Markiplier as a rival, even though I'm not even worthy of being fucking a pebble in his world. I don't know what's going on anymore. I'm enjoying myself. I'm not really viewing Markiplier as my rival, if I'm being honest. I just compare a lot of things to him. Oh. I suppose you don't. Huh. Meet the Bog Woman, this island's oldest resident, preserved in a Shelmister peat bog for over 3,000 years. Interesting. Nab Hill Camping, Shell. How long have I been recording for? 10 minutes. Okay, not bad, not bad. Nab Hill Camping, Shelmerston. Bird watching, nature walks, and sheller racing. Oh, you can just read it here. Interesting. The Tang gaze. New voices from the edge of meaning. What? Open. £6? Is that what it is? That what that E-looking currency is? Interesting. Get away from it all. Frank's volcano boat tours, parties, I can't. This game is interesting. The Queen of the Isles, ferry sailing times. There's pencils. Yum 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 yum. Oh, what's in here? Absolutely nothing. How cool. Badges. Ooh. I can just consume the whole thing. that's cool. Future uncertain for museum. Uh-oh. I don't want them. What is this? A geode. Whoa. Interesting. Snow globe. Whoa. Wow. It's lighthouse. It has recreations on the inside. Oh my goodness. What are you? The two-eyed plankton. That's not what I wanted. How much money is in here? I'm going to assume each of those coins is £2. I'm going to assume that money is also pounds, or maybe it's euros, I don't care. But in that case, there's only £10. Interesting. Notepad and highlighter. This game is so detailed. I'm just gonna say that now. Museum record. Ah, it's just paper. I mean, it's not the most detailed, but one can only be asked to do so many things in a game like this. I mean, I don't expect there to be writing on every single page of those records. That would just be a little rude of me. Just like, game developers should have done this, X, or Y. When you could just appreciate it for what the game is and what's in the box. Those biscuits? I want one. Can I have a biscuit? Ooh. Ooh. Oh, this. Ooh. That's a caramel chocolate. Ooh. Those look delicious. By God, those look delicious. What's in? Ooh. Huh. There is a knife in this barnacle cluster. Very interesting. What about this cigarette or something? I don't know. Well, by the looks of it. Yeah?
Hmm? No, I couldn't. That sounds like Sparky. Is that you?
That's a strange sounding dog you got. No. Ashes are looking a little ashy today. What the fuck? That's so stupid! That's so stupid! These ashes are looking a little ashy today. God, that is horrible. It's not like horrible as in how could you. It's just horrible as in like, oh my god, a child could do better. Huh? What the? I didn't unlock though. Oh.
Morris, come with me. I need to show you something.
The dog speaks! What? The hell?
What's Sparky?
Morris, you worked it out.
You can talk?
Well, I could always talk. You just couldn't understand me.
And you can hear me?
Well, sure. You are talking, aren't you?
Oh, Sparky!
What is it, Morris?
It's been so long. I thought I'd had my last conversation. Oh, I'm so very glad.
I'm glad too, Morris. I've been waiting for you. We need to go...
Oh, wait. Are you really my Sparky? My Sparky girl?
Mostly. The best bits. But listen, I don't know how long before the volcano erupts, but it's not long now.
The
Wait, what?
volcano? Erupting? But it's dormant.
No. It has been dormant because of the custodian. But the custodian is weakening and we don't know how much longer they can hold on.
Custodian?
The custodian? What are you talking about?
Shelmerston is volcanic. It's supposed to erupt every once in a while. The only reason it hasn't is the custodian, keeping the island calm.
What?
Custodian keeping the island calm?
Take your time, Morris. Dogs are better at understanding this kind of stuff than humans.
What?
Custodian is a ghost.
Yes! Now you're getting it. The custodian is a ghost who appeases the island, keeps it safe to live on. But the current custodian has been doing the job a long time and really needs to retire.
Oh, and the island needs a new custodian.
That's right. It's up to us to find a new one.
Huh?
There are 5 prospects that I know of. 5 ghosts still hanging around the island who haven't gone into the west yet. We need to find them and see if they'll take the job.
What if none of the prospects wants it?
If the current custodian fades away and there's nobody to commune with the island's spirit, well, that would be bad.
Bad.
Interesting.
How, Sparky?
Volcano bad. You've seen how it's smoking. We don't have long now.
Well, could I be the custodian?
Oh, I wish. But Ghost Code 342
What?
dictates that the custodian must be a ghost who has been dead on this island for at least 1,000 days. And we don't have that long.
Ghost Code 342B. Yeah, well, I suppose that makes as much sense as anything else.
Right, let's get going, Morris. Our first prospect is Peter Noach.
Oh, yeah, from the yoga center.
Ghost
He died
Code.
a few years ago, didn't he? Yeah, I remember his funeral on the lighthouse.
Yes, that's the fella. He always had those funny green treats. Let's go pay him a visit.
Ghost code. Hang on a minute. Ghost code? Pardon me? Since when was there a ghost code? I mean, then again, I'm not dead. They are dead, but... Who the heck is in...
Wow, flying! Oh, this feels nice.
What? Oh, right.
I always was impressed with this yoga center. Pete seemed like a chap who went through some tough times, and creating this place really seemed to help him.
Huh.
Yep, and it's still going strong. They're always busy with folks.
Sorry, I
from
was
the
cleaning my
mainland.
nose. I was always impressed with this yoga center. Yep, they're still going strong. They're always busy with folks from the mainland. I see.
A yoga center run by a robot. How things change. Well, it seems to be working out, though. So, now Pete's a ghost. So how do we find him?
That's a good question.
Remember that clue I sent you from inside my urn? The tag?
I see.
Yeah?
Right. So that was something special to me while I was alive that helped me channel my ghost. A kind of memento. So we need to channel the ghost of Peter Noach. And to do that, we need to find his mementos.
Interesting.
And how are we going to do that?
By looking into the memories of those who loved him best. People with memories of Pete will have little thought bubbles coming out of their heads. Those are a sign you'll be able to dive into that person's memory.
Huh.
I suppose that's hardly the strangest thing I've heard today.
Oh, Morris, just you wait. Now, to recap. Find people who are close to Peter, view their memories, track down the mementos, and then leave the rest to me.
Okay.
So people, then memories, then mementos, then Pete. Yeah, think I get the idea. Okay, let's go.
Oh, we found him. Pete arrived on Shonton to take a job of lighthouse keeper. He led a solitary life for several years, seldom visiting the town and speaking only rarely, before opening the lighthouse as a yoga retreat with the help of a robot called M. I see. He died in 2013. Interesting. Can I look in your brain? This is BS! I can't look in their brain. Can I look in your brain? Why? I just want to look in their brains! What's wrong with that? There is nothing inside of those wooden elephants. Nothing inside of those wind chimes. This is the worst game. Can't look inside the brain. No, I'm kidding. I do feel it's a tad overpriced though. Just a teeny tiny bit. Wait a minute. Something's not right here. How about this? Ooh. Interesting. There's not a whole lot. Anything here? There are a lot of towels, that's what's there. How does your... Ooh! Interesting! It has... piping. Interesting. What the... Something doesn't seem quite right here. Oh, whoops. If I remember correctly, this was in the trailer saying like, oh, this thingamajiggy. Oh, what the,
When Pete arrived at the lighthouse, he needed help running it, but refused all offers. Eventually, fearing the possibility of a shipwreck, Trinity House sent me to Shelmerston to help keep things running smoothly.
Interesting. Interesting. Memory of arriving at the lighthouse. Interesting. Also, very interesting how a robot can think. Delicious. Thank you for the meal. Ooh. What the heck? What is with that? Colors go woo. I'm glad you can't investigate everything in this game, because I feel like at that point there'd be too much. Why is he...
I met Pete for the first time on a yoga retreat in Goa. He was the best yoga teacher, but very reserved. I noticed he had some army tattoos. I wanted to ask about them, but he would never talk about himself.
Interesting, so he is probably part of the army. God, this is so weird. Would you just like to appear? Ah.
When I got home, I looked him up. I couldn't believe it. He'd been with Special Forces in Helmand and was awarded a medal for bravery. Pete's unit had been in an ambush. He tried to save a colleague whose leg had been blown off, but by the time they'd reached base, it was too late. Pete was the only survivor.
Oh. Is there more to this story? In that case, I need to...
I booked the retreat again the next year. I thought he was such an interesting bloke. Still waters, you know. And one evening, after class, I followed him down to the beach. I saw him throw something into the water and went to have a look. Picked it out of the shallows before it was washed away. It was his medal. I picked it up.
I see. Little grubby man. Hey.
I went back to Goa the following year, but Pete wasn't teaching and it just wasn't the same. Not as good. Then, a couple of years later, I saw an online ad for his new retreat in a lighthouse. And I booked immediately. I took the medal with me. Perhaps he would want it back.
Interesting. That's kind of a creep.
It was the same Pete Noach, and if anything, he was an even better teacher. One coffee break, when I got him on his own, I brought up Helmand in conversation. I wish I hadn't. It was like a shutter coming down. I didn't mention the medal.
Yeah, probably PTSD. Pete angry. Pete mad.
I kept coming back for the yoga. And you know, over the years I saw Pete mellow. I think the lighthouse was doing him good. He even cracked a joke with the group once in a while. So, that summer, the one before he died, I decided to act. It was the day I was leaving and I showed him his medal. There was a moment of total surprise. I was worried then. But he took it. He turned it over in his hand. The poor guy was lost for words. He gave me a nod of thanks and slipped it into his pocket. I'm glad he got it back.
Interesting. Here's the medal. Whoa. That was close. Come on. Get these shadows away. Not quite. So, is this just a leading to what his medal looks like?
Oh, Pete. I had no idea.
Interesting. What's in here? Ooh, I can use the scroll wheel. Ooh, a shell. This ought to be interesting. Nope. Well, I've been proven wrong. Isn't there like a puzzle here? It's like one of these bulbs is special. Quick fixes and spare parts. Fix. Me fix. Oh, excuse me. Wait, you have a memory of Pete? You cross-eyed bird.
I was getting ready to lay my egg.
Really? You were? No. Bird explode and be like, oh.
But my nest needed that little something extra.
Okay, since when are birds?
I found the perfect thing.
Something about this bird doesn't seem quite right. Really? A Rubik's Cube? Of course, why not?
The human and that metal beast seemed quite agitated at their loss.
So the Rubik's Cube.
I always hated those blooming things.
So that means I must look for nest. A jam sarnie. Ooh, that's a sandwich. A sandwich. I know there's just feathers all over. I found it.
What is going on?
Dogs are actually very good at solving these. They're just hard for us to turn.
Is that so, Mr. Sparky, or Mrs. Sparky?
Okay, let's find some more memories.
So we shall. Alright. Wait a minute, I need the plant room. I didn't actually look all the way into your mind, because I didn't know I could continue on.
When Pete arrived at the lighthouse, he needed help running it, but refused all offers. Eventually, fearing the possibility of a shipwreck, Trinity House sent me to Shomerston to help keep things running smoothly. I bought Pete a plant as a welcome present. He introduced himself very quietly, but didn't seem to want to say anything else. He seemed distracted, like gravity was pressing down on him harder than other people.
This robot has some interesting dialogue. I have no idea what I'm looking at right now. Oh, it's because it's upside down.
Whenever I would enter a room, Pete would mutter some excuse to leave. I didn't have a single conversation with anyone in months.
Interesting. This robot has evolved to be robot. Or not robot, whoops.
Eventually, Pete noticed the plant. Then, Pete noticed me.
Oh god, Pete.
That was the start of what became this plant room. We spent hours in here over the years, sowing seeds and tending our plants together.
So, did Pete have like a robot wife? Is that what I'm understanding from this? I saw creepypasta. Yes, robot wife. Robot wife good. Robot wife good.
Wow. Robots got complicated, didn't they? Yeah, I didn't realize how important them was to Pete. I suppose everyone needs a friend. Huh, Sparky?
Yeah, I guess. No, if I'm correct, it was this one? Yes, it was. Very interesting.
Ugh. Dogs hate all fruit. I'm not going near this, Morris.
Okay. I like the sounds that it makes whenever you go into it. You have memories. It's time to extract those memories!
I just got divorced and really wanted to go on a golfing holiday, but my best mate Tammy somehow talked me into doing a yoga retreat instead.
Interesting conversation.
Yoga made me feel weird and uncomfortable. After the first day, I'd basically given up. I thought Pete was a bit angry with me. It was hard to tell.
Nice.
Exploring the lighthouse, I came across Pete's set of clubs. Bingo, I thought. I wondered where I could practice my drive.
Oh, I went too far, I think.
I took the clubs up to the observation deck and spent all afternoon perfecting my stroke. The sun was shining. It was the best time I'd had all week. Suddenly, I was aware of Pete watching me. My heart sank, and I braced myself for a telling off.
Look at her eye! That doesn't seem right.
Normal? And then fucking eye nose. How did I get it the first time? That just doesn't seem right. Oh, menacing.
How wrong I was. Pete cracked a smile and joined in. Every evening for the rest of that week, we were up on that observation deck, driving balls into the sea. Best holiday in years. I even got into yoga by the end.
Driving balls into the sea. When you're just so bored, you just golf on top of a lighthouse. There we go.
I guess old Pete had a light side after all.
Alright, where would I possibly find this thing? Ooh, Mr. Simon Ansley has something for us. What do you have, mister? Let's scoop your brain out. Ooh.
Pete was hard to read, you know? Strong, silent type. But you could tell he loved his collection of Buddhas. He said they were like fat little soldiers that kept him safe. To be honest, I thought that was a bit odd. But he was a great teacher.
Fat little soldiers. I like the derpy face on that one.
About his collection. Hated people messing with them, even telling off Em when she was dusting them.
Interesting.
One day, one of the Buddhas went missing. Pete was distraught. Not much affected him, so it was a shock for everyone to see how upset he was.
Interesting. So we gotta find the Buddha. The golden one. I love this one's derpy face. Look at his face. He's big and burly, but then you look at his face and you're like, teddy bear.
All of us at the retreat spent the whole afternoon searching, but we never found it.
Me big robot, me lift up couch.
To cheer him up, Em bought Pete a little toy robot. You could tell Pete was delighted.
Oh god, this thing's scary.
Ah, what a lovely gesture. She was a good friend, that Em.
She's not dead yet, so why are you talking like they are? Incense holder, you said? Pretty sure I've seen something like that. Wait, what the? A thermometer. Interesting. Surely there's some... Thank goodness I'm a ghost, otherwise I'd probably be dead. A rock with a hole. There is nothing in the rock with a hole. Cleaning products wouldn't happen to be one of the things that, are enjoyed by someone, would it? That's a cucumber. Cheese. 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 I want cheese and crackers. Ah, there it is. It's Gulf tea. And now for this weird, thing. I don't know. It seems so odd.
Wonder how many golf balls are in the sea around this lighthouse?
If I had to bet, more than 1,000. Where would he keep his medal, and where would the lost Buddha be?
Hey, I'm starting to pick up the scent of something else here. I think it's Grenkins.
Grenkins?
Yeah, they're tiny spirits, distant relations of the island spirit. Apparently they bring good luck. When we get close to one, I'll pop up and let you know.
Okay, Sparky.
Okay. Braille? A spirit, you say?
Okay, we're in the right place. But now we need to slice and rotate this object to just the right spot to get the Grenkin out.
What? He's... What? What is this? What is this challenge? Oh! Oh! Oh my god, my mind has been expanded tenfold! My mind has exploded!
Hello, Grenkin. Good to see you. Morris, these spirits have been on Shelmerston for thousands of years, and they bring good luck. We should definitely keep finding them.
Oh. I was like, what is that oh, there's a lot of them. Oh. But I was thinking, like, what does that braille mean? The bedroom, it says.
There's one in the plant room.
One in the ballroom. One in the foyer. Oh god. There's a lot of them. Oh no. Alright. Alright. Tell you what. We're gonna find Mr. Pete. Mr. Warman. I know where that is. Oh. Hey, that looks like a turd. What does it mean by bring good luck? Is it just a collectible? Ah, it must be this. Oh, I did it. I am a god at this. What the f... That looks like a mouse attached to a string, and then there's like a little dot flying at it. Oh, there it is. Now I just gotta find the metal. It looks like a middle finger. Cool. A case. There it is. There it is. Found it.
This is a conspicuous gallantry cross. They don't give those to just anybody.
I see, I see, I see. So far, so bad. What could I possibly look at? Oh. Ah. There. I found it. Do I have to come from the underside? I do. What an interesting shape. I probably wouldn't have found that for the longest time. Oh, whoops. What an odd shape. It's in the kitchen. Not here. It's here. Interesting. I just sort of like... Huh. 6 out of 9. Almost a nice. That's just a shoe. That's this shoe. Hang on, there is something inside of that. Those heels. Those heels. Why is there a... There's a... Interesting. Also, the Buddha is somewhere here. It's in the vacuum, isn't it? I found it. I like noticed the vacuum, then I was like, huh, it's probably there.
Oh, what a nice little fella. I'm glad we found him.
Okay, that's all of the mementos. Now what do we have to do?
Wow, I'm getting a really strong scent. Well done. I should easily be able to sniff out Peter's spirit now.
All right then. What do you need me to do?
Absolutely nothing. Just let me do my thing.
I think I know where Peter is, based off of... It's like a light bulb. This light bulb? It's not this light bulb. In fact, it looks like a doorknob. Probably in here. Or not. What is that? I think Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Ah, there it is. I have found it.
Oh, we're only missing one more, eh?
Huh. The end of the episode's coming up, though. Oh. What the Oh, I think I know. It's either the gears... I did it! I got all the good luck things. What the f-
What in the world?
There's many things in the world you haven't seen, Morris.
Those things, eh?
Yep. I mean, yep. Those are all of Pete's fragments. I just need to round them up.
Go get 'em, girl.
Interesting. Oh, I don't need to do absolutely any... Okay. What am I doing? I can play as a dog. Look at me. Now what do I do? Interesting. Oh, what the? Did we do the right thing? What the?
Pete! Oh, wow! It's really you! Well, it's me, Morris. Morris Lupton. Of course I remember you, Morris. It's lovely to see you. How's death treating you?
Oh. You know, death, the common pastime.
Oh, well, you know, it's a bit jarring, but, well, I'm having a nice enough time. But listen, Pete, we've come to ask you something. Do you know about the custodian?
The custodian? The person who communes with the island, yes? I've noticed the volcano looks like it's waking up.
Yes, well, that's the thing.
I was expecting a heavy
need a
Scottish
new
accent. I was expecting a really heavy accent. I'll be right back. Ah, it's fine though. He doesn't need a heavy accent.
Oh, me? To be the custodian? Oh, Morris, I'm flattered, but I don't think I'm the one for this job. I spent my whole life and my whole afterlife trying to find peace. And lately, I think I found it. I'm satisfied with how things turned out. I'm finally ready to go into the West. I don't want to stay around any longer. Ah, well, fair enough. Would you want to come with me? I would be grateful for the company. Well, that's kind of you, but I do really need to help find a new custodian. Maybe afterwards. I understand. Well, best of luck with the search then. I'm sure you'll find someone perfect for it.
Wow.
Well, that didn't go well.
Oh, no worries, Morris. Plenty of other prospects. Well, 4.
Hey, Pete mentioned going into the West. What is that?
Oh, well, that's a very complicated question, Morris. Just think of it as leaving all this behind, which is not something we can do now. We need to go find Val. They're opening the sculpture park today.
Oh, is that opening already? Time certainly does move a bit quicker once you're not in the world. Talking to people, it all feels so distant. Though, if I'm being honest, I suppose I was a little buried in the museum those last few years after... well, you know... you might say I started living like a ghost well before I became one.
Oh, you weren't a ghost, Morris. That museum is full of life, and ghosts can't give belly rubs anywhere near as well as you did, trust me. Now let's get going. We're gonna find Val.
Ah, yes, Val. I do feel a bit sorry for her, having her home invaded by all these silly artists.
Maybe, but at least we have a laird who's interested in doing nice things for Shelmerston.
Yeah, I suppose so. I was never sure about letting all those artists stay on Shelmerston, but I must admit that his heart's in the right place. Well, let's find Val then. After you, Sparky.
All right. This has been an interesting game, not gonna lie. Very interesting. Oh, I guess we're
The
in
park has changed. I barely recognize it anymore with all these artists buzzing about.
Oh, they're not so bad. So many different and exciting smells.
Yes, well, you and I have always valued different things in smells.
And now we need to sniff out Val. Just like before, let's find some people with memories of her and track down those mementos.
I'm using mouse and keyboard. Okay. Why does the dude have a literal leaf as a hairstyle? Okay, whatever. But yeah, that's where I'm... Is there more? Okay. Thank you, everybody, for watching me play I Am Dead. This was a fairly fun experience. I just, you know, saw this game a little bit ago and so I was like, oh, this seems interesting. Thought I'd play it and record it. So, yeah. Let me know what you think of I Am Dead. Because, I might come back to this. But anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. Sorry if this wasn't so funny, air quotations. I'm not sure if my normal content is funny or not, but whatever. I'll see you later, and have a good one.